Hi, I'm Andrew, an entrepreneur and a computer science student,
Hi, I'm Voon, a psychology major student.
and you're now listening to the Ink Thoughts podcast, where we ponder and talk about incongruous thoughts ranging from our daily life to the human mind. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ink Thoughts podcast. How are you guys doing today? Today we have Vereen, Michelle, and Vaughn on board. So it's actually our first episode with two guests on board. But before that, can we get a self-introduction from both Michelle and Vaughn? Start with Michelle first.
Okay, alright. Hi everyone. So my name is Michelle. So I'm Vereen's friend. We are classmates. Yeah.
Are you not my friend? I don't really know you.
Now you are my friend.
She pretend not to be your friend.
Yeah.
Ouch, that hurts.
Yeah, girls gang.
Yeah, more about you.
More about me. Okay, so I'm currently a fresh graduate, which is like unemployed. So still looking for a job. Yep.
Okay. What about Vaughn?
Hello?
Yeah. Hi, Vaughn.
Yes, my name is Vaughn, and I am a fresh graduate studying computer science. And I am Andrew's friend.
Oh, you're not my friend. Oh, okay.
It sounds like both of us just like individually invited our friend who happens to not know anyone else in this group. But in fact, of course, like both of us know the other two guests over here. So all of us basically came from the same University of Nottingham, Malaysia. And yeah, we've been like knowing each other for like at least a year or something.
I guess it's more than a year.
Yeah, something like that. So yes, how's everyone doing today? Everyone feeling well?
Very excited.
Great.
Okay. So Vereen, what are you so excited about? Is it the topic?
First of all, I'm excited to have both of them. Yeah, and then secondly, I'm very excited to listen to what both of them have to say for our topic today.
Okay, so what's actually the topic for today?
Okay, the topic today is how to get to know girls the unweird way.
Okay, so yep, Vereen just got just freezed for a moment. I guess that's like quite normal for us. So basically, today's topic is how to get to know girls the unweird way. So, and today's format will be a bit special. So mainly, we have two guys, including me, and two girls, including Vereen over there. So what we're trying to do is we try to understand what usually a guy think of ways of getting know to a girl. Is it like weird? And we'll try to ask what does the girls think about, and then like we'll of course get some point of view from the girl, like what will be like something that is considered unweird for them to when people are trying to get to know them. But first, can I kind of understand, is there any weird experience? Let's try to understand, like, is there any weird experience where guys try to get to know both of you? Yeah.
Michelle can go first.
I go.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me think about. Okay, so for me, some weird experience is like there's like a random guy is just like saying that, oh, actually, it seems like someone that is familiar, and it's like, are you coming from like specifically like from which secondary school or something like that? And then I was like, no, like that. So it's like there's kind of old school type of like getting approached with a girls lah. But I mean, it's like not much offended. It's like, I could say it's like not weird, but then it's like awkward. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, what happens if the guy actually do find that you actually look like someone?
Oh,
you still find it awkward?
I would say like, oh, so do the girls is very pretty,
Wow, okay. So, I actually I like your response a lot. I like your response.
Because like you just try to not making the conversation into a really weird situation. Yeah, so just try to like be open up. Like, oh, it's okay to just get know some friends lah. Yeah.
But just now what Michelle said reminded me one thing. Last time when I first know Michelle, we were in the foundation English class, and then we were in the same class.
Okay.
And then Michelle sit beside me, and she asked me, "Oh, actually, I found you looking very familiar as well with one of my friends."
Oh, so Michelle actually used the same method.
Yeah, I use the same tactic to get know about Marine. But actually,
Okay.
I was showing her about my friend's picture. It's like just looking definitely like the same person. So I was personally thought that she is the one. But
I guess like basically you're really saying the truth, because like you're actually showing the picture or something. You're just like not trying to say something for the sake of actually starting a conversation or something like that.
True. But how about Marine experience?
Okay. I'll say one. During my foundation time, I think I mentioned it. On our last episode. What? So it was during our foundation time, the second semester. So I was in the library studying for exam. Then during that time, I think most of the degree people are on their break, so there's very less people on campus. So the library is very empty. Then suddenly, when I was studying, someone suddenly pulled the chair beside me and sit down. I'm like, Then this guy, because the library is very silent, it's very silent, and then he writes something on the phone and show me like, can I get to know you or something like. I find this actually it's very weird.
Okay, I can understand the feeling of like feeling weird. It's like someone is crashing into your comfort zone. It's like you feel like like that.
Yes, I agree with Michelle. I agree a lot with Michelle.
And then in the end, I think before my exam, the guy actually went out and get a Kit Kat or anything for me. Okay.
Wow. Okay. He's actually I actually find that he's quite brave. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
True.
At least that's not something that I will do, because it's just quite a weird scenario. Like trying to get to know a total stranger in I guess it's still public, even though like it's in a university environment. Yeah, it's just like I felt like there's a very high chance of failure.
Yeah, true. It's like
Michelle, would you actually like continue like talking to that person if they do like trying to engage a conversation with you in the future? In Varine's case, like something like
I guess actually first impression is the main key of continuing like the friendship. I guess it's like when the person is giving you a very weird first impression, right? Then you will like you're like less likely to continue to know about this person.
Okay.
And there's somehow like, okay, if someone is getting know you in an unweird way, is in a weird way, it will somehow, you feel like they are purposely approaching you for a certain reason. And that's the main thing that makes me will try to avoid that person. Yeah.
Okay. So basically it's the unknown purpose that kind of makes you feel uncomfortable, because you don't really know what's actually the intention behind this. Like, why are you trying to talk to me? Something like that.
That's the thing.
Okay. All right. Okay, now let's get back to us. So I guess, Vaughn, do you actually have any experiences trying to like just talk to girls or like get to know girls, like trying to start a conversation with girls, and what did you actually do to do that?
I
if you actually don't have any, it's okay. I will start it first.
Okay.
That's nice. Would you like to share it?
Yes, I think in my first year in university, I think. Yeah, in the first year in my university, so what I basically tell the girls is that because she did the presentation, right? And then and then after that, I saw the presentation. After she completed her presentation, I just go ahead and tell her that, oh, you have done a good job.
Wow, so sweet.
Okay. I believe this is not weird at all, because like it's just like a general compliment and all that. Yeah, but did you manage to like continue like to build a friendship with the girl or something after that?
Yeah. I do. We are still friends.
So kind of what happened after that? After you complimented her performance on the
Presentation.
Presentation. Yeah. What else did you do to like continue the conversation?
Oh, after that, so first I complimented her for her presentation, and then I give her a high five.
Wow. Okay.
Physical touching.
Yeah. She does not reject lah. So yeah, that was.
Aww.
And then I give her
Okay.
a high five, and then after that because we did different calls, right? So we basically talk on Instagram more.
Oh,
okay.
Instagram is a good place to open up new topic. I agree on that.
Yeah. I have to say that actually our first few, well, other than work-related stuff, my first few conversations with Vereen started on Instagram, and that was like very funny. I just think that the story thing, like the story feature, is a very simple thing to like
Replying
Agree.
to the story.
to start a conversation, because like the story is like just it just lasts for a day, so it's normal for people just like to reply, and then like if the girl doesn't reply back, then I just like okay, never mind, there's no conversation here then. But if she does reply, then like that's good, like we can continue talking about stuff. Then it's like so it's actually a very 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 good reason for us to start a conversation.
True. But it's like, just that it's like, I feel that Instagram story, because it's like most of us will be sharing our daily life stuff or some funny thing. Yeah, it's like, okay, just like for LinkedIn, we are always sharing some professional type of posting or something like that. But then it's like Instagram is more towards like your daily life activities. So it's getting easier to approach someone by replying the story.
And it's more relatable to you as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Like sometimes basically when they talk to you about the topic which you posted in your story, you maybe found someone that has the same interest as you, because you maybe posted something. So like it directly goes to another level of the conversation. Like you're already building something there.
Yeah. True.
But yeah, if I do try to think back of one of my first few times talking to a girl on campus, but I have to confess something that it's something that you guys don't really know here. Except Barit, I guess already know. Like when I joined university, I'm very introverted, and then I am actively trying to like just like put myself out there. Like I'm trying to force myself to grow or something like that, because when I was young, everything throughout my high school, I'm a very introverted person. I never participated in much stuff. So yeah, I don't really talk to girls. I find that like talking to girls has like a barrier or something. It's like quite scary to talk to girls. It's like a taboo thing. Like saying anything to a girl might make the girl feel like I'm like into you or something like that, even though I don't have that intention. So yeah, I kind of have that thought thing. So I only talk. My first few conversations with like a girl in university is basically through WhatsApp. Yeah, I think through WhatsApp, when they actually message me or something, then I only talk to them there, like kind of made some conversations there. But I never really initiated one. So I guess I kind of took a few opportunities to enable girls to talk to me, like promoting events, all that stuff. Then like when the girls are interested in the event, then they'll come towards me and they ask me about it. Then, that's cool. So I guess I am not really talking to girls, but they are starting to talk with me. Then I'll just continue a conversation. So like I don't feel weird by talking to that.
This is a genius way though.
But then after that, my most this is actually a very a very embarrassing.
Are you trying to expose yourself?
I guess I am, because I believe Vereen actually don't know this. So during my first year,
I don't know.
Oh no, it's just a normal conversation with girl. Okay, it's not like anything that is going too far. So, I think one of the most memorable time when I actually talked to a girl is during my first year, when I beginning of the year. So you know that there is a lot of new students from foundation or year one. So and I actually take the MRT going back to my house every single week. Yeah, so and then definitely there's a lot of people just like
Queuing up.
good taking the MRT as well, and then some of them are new students. So I just like basically when in the MRT I just saw I think two or three girls talking together. Then I just asked them, are you new students, something like that. Then I kind of just use this thing as the topic to like initiate the conversation. Like, nice to meet you. I'm year one or something, studying all that. Then like ask all the usual stuff like, where do you come from, all that. What are you studying? Yeah, something like that. So that is like one way which I try to get to know girls. Yeah, the ways which I think is okay lah. Like at least like at least when what I think is that when they think back, they will see me as like a senior instead of like a weird person trying to just initiate conversation or something like that. I guess it's like more normal to use this topic to talk with someone, something like that lah. Like instead of imagine like some a literal stranger that is actually not in your same uni, like maybe just a normal salaryman just sit down at the side of you in MRT and asking you, are you a student or something? Like, can we talk or something? Yeah, so I think this is like better than that. That's the way I use lah. So other than that, the way I started talking to Vereen was like through work stuff and all that. Through work and then like Instagram. Yeah.
I guess that's the reason why people say that that's easier to get a partners during your university life.
Yeah.
That's
there's I guess like that. There's just a lot more things that you guys can talk about if both of you are in the same uni. Instead, like when you actually head out to work, there is like literally when you try to get to know people, and either they are literally outside of your workspace, then you have to get to know them from scratch, or like within your workspace you can only talk about work and then slowly enter maybe their personal interests or whatever.
But talk about workplace, right? This remind me about my previous internship experience. So there's a guy, he's trying to get know about me. Should I say it's a weird thing, but then so he's trying to ask me out for a badminton session, like like after work session. So he is asking his teammate, and then his teammates is my deskmate, which is like my colleague that sits opposite side of me, and so he is trying to ask his friend to ask my colleagues about my contact. And then they are like, so they are like, they're like asking for their teams for the badminton session and ask about my colleague. And then he tell my colleague like, can you ask the girl that is sitting opposite you for the badminton session, something like that. So when they are telling me that, actually a guy from another team is trying to invite you for the badminton session. Then I was like, which guy? I doesn't even know about that guy. And you guys know like how the guy is how the guys know about me. So actually is the place that I sit is beside of the pantry and also besides of the toilet. So actually the guy is like he usually come out for toilet session and also like going to pantry to fill up his water, and he saw my face and then he's like, I want to try and know about this girl. And so it's like I would feel that for the badminton session it's like there's like a main purpose is like getting know about the new intern. So it's like I would say that
like he kind of made you into the spotlight for the badminton session, right?
I was
like now everyone is like, so this guy is trying to invite this girl for this badminton session. So who's that girl that he's trying to invite? Let's join this badminton session to kind of find out who's that girl.
Did you go in the end?
Yeah, in the end I go lah. I go. But then it's like just making new friends. Yeah, just new friends.
So is he genuinely like just trying to get to know you, or do you think that he actually has intention to want to actually go maybe
Oh.
get to know you more and enter a relationship, possibly that.
I think it's possibly that, but then it's like, for me at that moment, I just think that, okay, because since that I was single that time, so I was like, okay, just get to know more friend and it's okay lah. Since I was the intern, right, I was going be staying there for 3 months and I will be bye-bye. So
Okay. But yeah, so basically Michelle is hinting that
no,
she's already taken.
Wait. Hey,
Okay.
thanks for promoting, but yeah.
but yes, so actually I'm just interested, is that guy a permanent worker there, or is he an intern also?
He's a permanent worker. Yeah. So yeah, but then he's totally okay, we are basically in the same factory, but we are doing in different departments, because he's the engineering department, but I was in the HR. So I totally doesn't know about this person until the badminton session. I was like, oh, okay, this guy want to know about me. I was like, okay. Yeah, but then I mean, maybe because it's my personality, I was kind of the outgoing type of person, extrovert. Yeah. So
definitely.
Yes. So it's I don't mind to get to know about I get a new friend or something. But I believe that if now there's a girl that is a shy type of introvert, then she definitely will feel
Okay. I believe girls like that won't enjoy being in the spotlight. She'll be very worried. She'll probably hate the guy even more. Like, why did you brought me up into the spotlight? Now everyone's talking to me. Wow.
But I was I doesn't assume me as a spotlight. I was just feeling that, oh, okay, just get to know new friends, and also going for a badminton session is good at that time, because it's when I went for the internship place, is a totally new place for me, and going out for a sports session is actually quite fun lah. So I just okay lah, just go lah, like that lah.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I understand that. Especially in the workplace, you just try to use that as a bonding event, I guess. Just to get to know more people.
Yeah. So it's when you talk about the topic how to get to know girl in the unweird way. So I just think that actually is also kind of related to the girl personalities. Yeah. So if the girl is the kind of shy type, so when you approach to her, then she will feel that it's weird. You open up a topic with her and she couldn't catch up with the topics you're giving and something like that.
Okay, I agree. Yeah, it does depend on the girl.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Vereen, what do you think about this?
Yeah, I think yes. I actually didn't think about it until Michelle mentioned it. But yeah, I think sometimes it's related to the other person's personality. If you're a very outgoing kind of person, you're open to any kind of topic and all, you usually won't feel that weird.
Yeah, true.
So basically, no matter how the guy approach you, even though in a bit weird way, you probably still accept it, and then just go ahead, maybe for other reasons, example for Michelle's just trying to get to know more people or something like that.
Yeah, true.
Okay. But who do you consider yourself to be, Vereen?
What?
Who do you consider yourself to be? Since I believe you are definitely not the outgoing type like Michelle, so but definitely you are not the very shy type where you just try to reject all this opportunity or trying to hide in someone else's shadow and all that, or when someone talk to you, you just absolutely don't reply at all. So who do you think, which part are you at? Yeah, yourself.
I think I'm in the middle, but more inclined to the outgoing part. But I'm not that outgoing like Michelle. Yeah,
oh my god!
I'm open to people coming and try to get to know me. But yeah, sometimes I still find a bit weird, depending on what method the person used.
True. I agree.
I remember there was one time I'm not sure if is it him trying to get to know me, but I guess I think yes. So that was during after my foundation study. So we have the summer break, right? So I went to take a Japanese intensive course. So I went to the class every day. So
okay.
during our lunch break, so my friend and I, we actually went to a shop to get our lunch. Then there was a foreign worker there. Since day one when we are there, he usually look at me and all. At first I didn't think that much until my friend tell me. Then I realized that. But yeah, I didn't think much. So just let it be. So after a few days, the guys actually came and talked to me like, do you need something? Do you need tissue or something? Do you need a drink or what? Then I'm like,
Okay.
sorry, I thank you, but I don't need anything. Then after that, I think 1 or 2 days later, when my friend and I went to the shop, he actually asked the counter to make a drink for me, and then he said he will lunch. He treat me. Then I'm like,
Oh, is he good looking?
but
I guess that's quite obvious.
yeah, but I feel so uncomfortable and unsafe. Yeah.
I agree.
Then in the end, I didn't drink it. I just leave it there. Then he came and asked me why I didn't drink it. I'm like,
Oh my god.
Wow.
I mean, the most awkward part is about like, he's trying to ask you like, why don't you receive the
Yeah.
drink? And like, it's like, because it's like silence is already a answer, I guess. It's like silence is a response. It's like, why are you trying?
But it's, I think one possible thing is probably the difference in culture. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
the foreign workers like culture is different. Where like if he does this in a country, probably at least they will like answer it or something. Because I don't know. Because one thing I do know in this, just something like kind of blew my mind when I realized that in Bangladesh, like guys actually do hold each other hand, something like
I
that.
saw
So
that.
it's like their culture thing. So like when we go there, we probably won't understand it. So if imagine if they do it here, we'll probably think like, oh wait, like are they homosexual or something? But probably they are not, like just that they have a different culture. So I assume maybe that there's like a different culture thing there. Or that's why like I give you a drink. Like I guess like that's pretty obvious in my culture. Like what are you not responding to me and then you're not drinking it? Something like that.
I mean, he's trying to give you a signal, and he's like he's thinking like whether you get the signal or not.
Yeah.
But
Probably
ever since that day, I never went to the shop anymore.
Oh no.
Okay. Is that day actually like your last days going for the Japanese class, or it's like after that you purposely don't go there?
After that, I purposely don't go to the shop.
Oh no.
Just I think the first 2 weeks of my class only.
Oh. Okay. Wow.
They lost a customer.
Yeah.
Not one customer, at least 4.
Oh my god.
Wow.
The lost
That is sad.
Yeah.
Yep. I guess this is related to customer service. Be careful about your customer service. I guess this thing is being too approachable, like over the
friendly, I guess.
Yes.
But Michelle, if the same thing happened to you, what will you do?
Oh my god. I guess
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like,
interested in that.
well, I guess I would say like thanks for the drink, but then I would like, okay, it's like I gonna feel that what is the purpose or his intention of giving me the drink? It's like he's giving me some like very weird eye contact. I was like, no. But then if he's like kind of friendly type, or maybe I'm not sure about it, then probably I would just like being friendly, like just being friendly, but doesn't go for further. Like if he asks for, can I have your contact number? Then I would definitely tell him like, I got no phone.
Okay, that kind of sounds like a lie, right? Like today, I just tell people like I don't have a phone.
I don't have a phone. Like, so do you have an Instagram ID? Oh no, I don't play Instagram. That's the weird way lah, just to recap.
Okay.
But actually, I just curious about the thing is like, for me, actually, I'm those kind of person that I don't mind to be the one that start for conversation. So I'm not sure that if guy like having a girl like approaching, like initiate take her initiative to approach to you? Do you feel that is weird or unweird or?
Oh, you feel very happy and excited.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah. I guess it depends. Okay, it totally depends. It totally depends. But I think Vaughn, do you want to start first, Vaughn? Yeah. What do you think of in this case?
I think it's okay lah. Just that I care about the distance lah. Like,
The distance.
you can talk to me, but don't stand too close to me. I think the distance matters. Yeah, I have no problem in girl approaching me. Just that I think
So it's like
the distance matter.
So won't it start to practice the social distancing before a pandemic happens? Oh my god.
Wow.
That's a good thing.
Okay.
But what about if the girls texted you instead of talking to you physically?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Texted me,
Yeah.
Texted me, yeah. Then I'm totally fine lah. Texting, I'm totally
okay.
fine.
Okay.
What about Andrew then?
Okay, but actually, I realized that's kind of true. I never thought about the distance thing, but actually, I definitely agree with Vaughn. Yeah, if it's someone that I don't know and when they start the conversation, they actually approach, like approach me in a very close manner and then like sit at a very close distance or something, I will be more aware in that case. Like I don't really understand what's their intention. So yeah, I will try to be more aware of that person and I probably won't share much. But if it's in a and I guess if it's in a one-to-one situation as well. So if it's just two of us and then she suddenly sit very close or something, try to be in close contact with me, definitely I will be more aware. But if it's like one-to-one situation where I already know the intention, where it's like maybe I invited her out for a date or she invited me out for a date or something, and then she's not trying to be very, very overly close, something like that, I'm okay with it. Yeah. And especially in cases where there's other friends around, so sometimes like your friends just bring new people to your friends group, like some meetup or something. I'm pretty okay with that. Like we can, like if the girls initiate a conversation, yeah, it's probably fine. Like we can just talk about it and everything. Was I thinking something? Okay. I actually forgot what I was thinking about. Like talking to girls physically, but if through texting, definitely only girls that I know. Yeah. If I actually don't know them, last time I would literally just don't reply to them. But now what I actually will do is that I will reply at least once, like just nicely or something, or maybe they're just like trying. Usually it's like compliment or something, like or they ask a question or something. If as long as the question is not too weird, then I'll just answer it nicely, one line answer or something. But if they don't actually introduce themselves, they don't let me know who they are, and then they start asking weird questions, then I won't actually reply at all. And I actually encountered one recently because I just think that they seems to be those scammer or something. Yeah, because it happens quite a lot. I think they happen on Instagram, on LinkedIn, all that. So the recent one I actually received from Instagram, it's very weird. So after I uploaded, I reposted about our podcast, and she went and actually hearted it through the story thing. So I received it, and then she said like, oh, in Chinese, saying that, oh my god, you're very good at doing this, something like that. So I just said very nicely, thank you. And then she came and she continued the conversation like, oh, so are you a university student? Where are you studying? I stopped replying that because like she didn't introduce who she is and all that. So damn, I'm not comfortable talking about that. And then I thought it ended there, but then like a week later. So I think after she knew that I seen her message and decided to not reply, she actually messaged us and asked that, oh, did she say anything wrong or something? I still didn't reply. But a week later, she actually messaged me and say that why the hell did you not reply after saying something?
That's a bit creepy.
And then yeah, that and then I actually seen that message again, and she sent another one saying that, wow, why are you so disrespectful? You don't reply to message or something. Then I went and actually restrict that account so it goes to the yeah, restrict the account. And I think after that she actually deleted the conversation or something. Now I can't find it anymore. So yeah, like I believe she is. It's not right to categorize people, like judge people, but I believe like she's probably like a scammer or something, or with different intention or that. Yeah, so texting wise, I definitely need the person to at least introduce to me who they are. Even you are an insurance agent, you are like trying to sell cars, trying to sell properties, it's okay. At least I want to know that who you are. I'll just tell you that, oh, sorry, I'm not interested in buying insurance, like buying house or whatever. Don't come to me and like just talk to me with no context on who you are.
True. I mean,
that's basically me.
I mean like...
Michelle,
sorry, Maureen, go first. Okay, so it's like, I think it's the most creepy part is about like sending like the multiple message, like telling why don't you reply on me or something. That's so creepy. Like you feel like even more likely not to reply to that message.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I believe like if you are just genuinely trying to connect with me, you would understand that if I don't reply, there's definitely something weird on your side. Like definitely something I'm not comfortable with you. You should probably, instead of like questioning why I don't reply, you should probably try to ask if you did something wrong, or like maybe try to find ways that make me feel comfortable like that. Yeah. So I believe that if guys, I'm not sure if you guys encountered the same thing, like guys just randomly messaging you guys, like you girls, and yeah, does that happen to you guys and to you girls? Like, to get you to used to that, like does that happen to you girls, and then like how do you girls manage that? I believe it happened to Vereen.
It happened. It actually happened a lot on my Facebook. I receive a lot. Some is from those I don't actually know them, those friends, but some is like strangers. So they just, because the message come into request. So I didn't really read it until someday I actually remember there's a request thing. Then I go and see. So it actually I received a lot of this kind of message, like trying to say hi, who I am and blah blah blah, I want to get to know you or something, but I just didn't reply to them. So then but then I remember I saw once.
Vereen, just now your connection kind of you freezed a bit. So
okay.
I think at the point where like they try to they ask you like, I nice to meet you, like I am someone something like that.
Okay. Yeah. So after that there's once that I received a message, and the guy say something like I look very handsome, you should try to get to know me. I'm like, what?
Oh my god.
That is I guess that guy is probably very confident.
I mean, like, self-confident is a thing, but don't be over.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, that's...
Yeah, well, I guess we are pretty sure that doesn't work.
Yeah.
So that's categorized under the weird way to get to know girls.
Extremely weird way.
Definitely.
Okay.
How about Michelle?
Okay, so actually for me, it's like not about stranger. Okay, so as my previous experience is like I do involve in some competitions organized by the society. So there was once I was the one that approaching to the judges, and so basically I having their WhatsApp. So okay, so I mean contacting judges is like just a committee job lah. Okay. And so after the competition is end, and I was thinking like, okay, so which is end already, we doesn't have to entertain the judges or something like that. So okay, so there's one of the judge, it's like he trying to talk to me. I guess it's like he will keep on like texting like, oh Michelle, how do you feel today? Did you eat your lunch? Something like that. I was like, oh yeah, I ate my lunch. How about because it's like I'm addressing him as a teacher. It's like 老师, and so it's like, oh, okay. I was like, oh yeah, I did eat 老师. So how about you? Or something. So I mean that's kind of weird, but I was like, I'm trying to reply him because it's like, as a teacher, it's like, it's like try. I mean, like if you're treating him good, and it might affect to the next batch of like my junior when they're trying to invite him as a judge.
Okay.
There's like,
Understand.
it's like I'm trying to have a good relationship maintained with them. And so, late after that, he's trying to add me on Facebook. Then, I was thinking like, should I accept on that, like the request? So I just put over that. But I realized that he's trying to send me for the request for a few times. So I was like, after that, I was just like, it's okay lah, just accept lah, just like Facebook only, right? And so after I accept him, I realized I was wrong. Because it's like, okay, previously I was like, maybe because it's like I'm too free for that, so I will share some memes, some funny posts on Facebook, okay? Yeah, just like people did. And he's trying to comment down there. I was like, oh no! It's like, I just feel so uncomfortable. I was like, I mean, I doesn't know about his intention, but the things he did is like, I feel so uncomfortable because like sometimes he will be calling me like, Xue. It's like, it's
okay. So it's this kind of way of calling is a bit too.
It's too close. It's like
It's
like if he is calling me Michelle, then I would feel like, okay, like, it's okay. But when he calling my Chinese name, I would feel like, it's kind of weird. No, don't call me that. Yeah. So okay. End up it's because it's like he trying to text me in different places. It's like he texts me on WhatsApp and I doesn't reply on him. And he texts me on Messenger. And I was like, I also doesn't reply on him. So he was like, did you saw my message? Like something like that. I was like, I doesn't know how to reply him. And so, he will keep on like comment on my post. But he doesn't comment on my post like saying that, oh, why don't you reply me? No lah. He just like, I remember there was once that I posted a thing that posted about like having a good tea time lah. I just writing there is like, oh, I miss tea time because it's like during that time was the EMCO or just like we are under quarantine, and so I said that, oh, I miss tea time outside, and he was like, oh, why don't we go together to have a tea time? I was like,
oh my god, oh my god.
Then I was like, yeah, and okay, so basically other's friend is also comment below the post, and so it's like I'm replying everyone but just not him. So it's like,
okay.
I forgot about one last thing he did, but then it's like my friend is trying to tell me that just block him lah. So actually I blocked him on Facebook actually. Because it's like I feel so uncomfortable, especially when he's trying to comment on every post that I repost. I just feel so weird.
I
just thought of something. Okay, I think it was during my Form 1 time. So there was a school trip, and there definitely there is a tour guide, right? Then usually after that you feel quite okay to get to know the tour guide, and also usually after coming back, if they add you are okay. So he added me on Facebook and I accepted it, and I don't know why we even added each other on WeChat. I don't know how, I forget. Okay.
Wow.
But then during that time we didn't really talk much after adding each other, just leave it there. But then after a few years, I think at least 2 or 3 years, so I remember that time I posted a selfie on Facebook.
Okay.
What people do back then.
I understand.
And then suddenly he commented and say I look very pretty, and then I just politely reply and say thank you. Then after that he come and text me and say how come you become so pretty already or something like this. Then he started trying to talk more to me, but I just don't feel like talking to him. It's a bit uncomfortable. And then he trying to send me quite some messages, but usually after quite some time only I reply. And then after a few weeks, then he tell me he liked me. I'm like, what?
Oh.
no.
Information overload.
Okay. Wow, yeah. Wow.
It's really a
Interesting,
no thing.
Yeah, it's a no thing. Won't remark.
Yeah. But yeah. So yes, interesting. I believe that there's just many kind of ways that guys try to approach girls. But yes, let's get back to us, both of us guys. So I think start with Vaughn first. Have you actually ever thought of any ways that you would like to try to approach girls, but then you never actually tried that before? Would you have you ever thought of something like that?
Talk to girls. Like the ideas of talking to girls.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That you never executed or something like that.
I have thought of but never executed lah.
Yeah. You want to share it here? Then just see whether Michelle and Vereen think that it's actually weird or not weird.
Yeah.
If it's not weird, you can probably actually execute it on your next time after we don't have this pandemic thing anymore. Yeah.
This one, let me think. Oh, I think in my secondary school maybe. In my secondary school.
Oh.
I have that imagination more. In my secondary school, I remember I like a girl who was on the same bus as me.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
so cute. Okay.
And then what I thought of is because guys like to sit at the back of the bus, right? That's
Yeah.
what guys always does. And I was one of them. And then girls always sit more to the front, right? They always sit at the front. I don't know why.
Just like we don't understand why guy is sitting at the back.
But I also don't know why we prefer sitting in front though.
Some of the things that I do is because sometimes it's raining, right? And raining when we want to come out of the school, there's still a distance from the gate of the school to the bus. So sometimes when it is raining, because I remember there's one time she doesn't carry her umbrella. So what I do is and then I saw her when I was on the way to take the bus on the way back home and then I saw her. So I didn't really I carry umbrella, but I didn't really say that so I go close to her because she doesn't have the umbrella, right? And then I doesn't offer her the umbrella just that I walk as close to her as possible.
Oh,
Wow.
wow, that's so like. It's just like a Korean drama.
Yes. It's like suddenly you can visualize like a scene in a Korean
raining
drama
and with the
or like
umbrella.
love story or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about whether should I say I offer you umbrella or because I don't dare to say I don't dare to say. So what I do, I just walk as close to her as possible until the bus.
So actually, I was curious about one thing. Is like, did she realize that you are trying to cover her under the umbrella? So or you don't know?
I did. I come close to her, but I maybe because the umbrella is half of me is under the umbrella, and then another half she is not fully covered lah. She is not fully covered. I don't dare to fully cover her as well.
Oh, too obvious already.
Yeah, too
fully
obvious.
covered.
Wow.
I thought that I thought of doing that but I can't I don't think I can take out the step.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I think
I think it's fine. Like both of the girl kind of agreed through their expression already.
Yeah.
So if I believe if you just initiated that, I think it's actually fine, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like there's a very like giving me the feeling is like, oh, very secondary school us will do something like
And I
that.
think it's very gentleman to do that also.
True.
Yeah.
I can't.
But it's like
It's hard lah.
yeah, but the thing
all of my
yeah,
friends
but-
is walking behind me, or I can't do it.
you abandon them. But I think that's a good thing. Just that I'm curious about like whether the girl know that you are trying to cover her or not. It's like if not, then she was just like, oh, why this side is drier than this side is wet.
Oh, that would be so funny. Yeah, that would be so funny.
But because it's like for me, my secondary school there was once the guy, because it's like we are under the same duty, so there's raining as well, and he's carrying actually the committee is trying to giving all of us the umbrella, but there's limited number of them. So they were saying like can you like both of you just share one. So at that time I was sharing with another guy, and so the thing that he did is like he would cover me more. Is like the umbrella is like 3/4 part is under me, and then he was like only covered his head, and yeah, so over here is like all wet. So I was like, I feel so sorry, but at the same time I was like, I feel so heartwarming on it. So it's like carrying the umbrella thing is like
Yes.
definitely a very very good thing.
Yeah.
Always start with a rain.
If no raining, then we got water pipe.
Make some artificial rain. Get some of your friends. Just open the pipe, spray some water into the air.
But yeah, Von. So after that, did you get closer to that girl or yeah?
Huh?
Did you get closer to that girl after that?
No, I didn't. I didn't pursue.
Okay. Are you guys still in contact or like zero contact now?
Zero contact because I graduated. Because she is a year younger than me. So I was basically the senior lah. She was the junior.
Okay. Yeah, it's I believe it would absolutely be fine if you did that.
Yes.
Being a senior and a guy.
Yes.
Another merit point.
Wow.
Yeah, after I graduated, because when I was in my school system, Form 1 and Form 2 is afternoon sessions, and then Form 3 onwards is morning session, right? So after I proceeded to Form 3s, and then she was in Form 2, right? So we basically separated already. Like we don't talk a lot anymore. We don't meet on bus as well.
Okay. Alright, that's a bit sad.
Yeah, that's a bit sad.
But it's okay. Well, it's okay. Do you have any other ideas?
Any other ideas?
Yeah, any ideas that you thought of? Yeah.
Approaching girls. So far, this is the idea I have. What about you, Andrew?
But yeah, I always had this idea like when you actually find someone who's like pretty, then you just like go ahead and then like just ask like just ask her like, hey, actually you look kind of pretty, like can I just get your contact number?
Wow.
What do you guys find about this? Like this, I believe this is something that most guys have thought of, but not many have done this. But what do you think?
I think this is very common in Taiwan though.
Oh yeah,
Really?
true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Serious?
Yeah. As I've been in Taiwan, then
Yes.
it's there will
You both have encountered
know
it
lah.
in Taiwan?
for me it's like
Michelle?
yeah, once there was once.
Wow.
But it's like
okay.
that's like totally weird because it's like I went to Taiwan for like the global volunteer program, and so I was once at a random weekend. I was going for the shopping mall alone, and so there was a guy. Is like he's giving out flyers, if I'm not mistaken. And that time I was sitting and having a tea time lah, just like because it's like Taiwan is very hot at that time. It's summertime, so it's like I just randomly sit down and drink a tea or something. And so this guy is like coming out to give me a flyer or something and trying to explain me. Actually, what did he sell? Oh yeah, he is selling about the gym membership.
Okay.
And yeah, so and he's like he's trying to approach me and tell me about plan. I was like, oh yeah, actually I'm not coming from Taiwan, but anyway, I'm still thanks for the introducing. And he was like, oh, so where do you come from? And actually, okay, this one is a very common thing because me in being in Taiwan is like there's endless people is trying to ask me, oh, so you're coming from Malaysia and ask me things something like that. But that guy is like trying to ask me, so can I have your line ID? Or so line ID is somehow like the WeChat ID or something. I was like, I doesn't use line. And I saying that, oh, actually my phone number is also like, I will not going to use the phone number lah. Then he was like, so how about your Instagram? I was like, I said that, actually I doesn't play Instagram. After I say that, I'm so guilty, you know?
Then we know what Michelle means.
Yeah, I guess,
like,
yeah.
Oh my god. And she was like, oh, that is okay. Then he said that, why not you having a line right now? I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, okay, I just take out my line, and yeah, we do exchange for the line ID, but then it's like, after I come back to Malaysia, I don't use it anymore. But he did text me, like, after that day, and he did text me like, oh, when will you going back to Malaysia or something like that. Then I was like, yeah, next week. But actually I'm staying there for almost 2 months. Oh yeah, I'm going back next week. Okay, so it's like but then is at the same time I was like, oh yeah, thanks for giving me like some. I was trying to tell him like, oh yeah, for me I think like Taiwanese people is very approachable. Okay, thanks for giving me some good impression like in Taiwan or something like that. Then after that he was trying to text me like even after I come back to Malaysia or something, and some random festival like Chinese New Year, then he would tell me like, oh, happy Chinese New Year or something, but I just see.
You never reply. Okay.
Yeah, but then it's like until right now previously I did receive him it's also a New Year one because like the Christmas New Year sometimes he will randomly send and maybe send me like, oh, how are you or something like that, but I didn't reply. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
but there's a really weird, it's really weird lah at that time.
Oh, okay. So you actually find that weird, like if like people just are approaching.
Yeah.
But the first thing he was telling me like, oh, actually you look very pretty as well. He did say something like that.
Okay.
But this is like the way that Voon using is like giving a compliment to you. Yeah.
Like usually girls, I think usually girls will feel happy when you compliment her. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
But to give you her number or not, I think for me I also think very weird lah.
Yeah, there's definitely two things.
Yeah.
Like,
if that guy, I think is not those very how to say, unsafe kind of guy, then maybe I'll give them my social media instead, because my social media is public as well. So yeah, any random people can just search me and then follow me. But I might not give them my number.
True.
Understand.
It's a way to protect yourself as well. It's our human nature.
Yeah.
Right, to protect ourselves.
True.
Like because like we might interpret it as being harmful, right? Someone that is usually not in our social circle approach us. It is our human nature will assume it as a harm. So as a protection for ourselves, we will just keep it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I mean, like
Okay.
like the guy is giving a compliment to the girl thing. I think it's kind of a good one, because it's like I did receive like a compliment. Like I remember there was one that is like Christmas festival, and I having a very cute hairband. There's really like random people. It's like random guy, but there's also random girls who's like come to approach me and say, "Oh, your hairband is so cute! Like where do you buy them?" and something like that. But they doesn't like asking me, oh, what is your Instagram ID? What is your phone number? Yeah, because it's like when the point that you're trying to speed up to get know someone, that will bring weird feeling lah. Yeah.
Okay. in that case, yeah, what ways would you both recommend? Let's say for a stranger to get to know another stranger.
Wow, stranger.
That would let's say like imagine some guy just like really came out to like just compliment you, instead of directly asking for the phone number.
Oh.
What other ways would you recommend them to approach you?
Getting know about
After that.
stranger is kind of difficult.
Mhm.
It's like unless it's like he is helping you on something or you help him on something, then you guys is like exchange for the social media account, then that would be a good thing lah, I would say. But
Okay.
I would say that getting know someone, then common thing lah, is like the common thing that's happened between you. Just the most common example is like coming from the same university. That's a really good thing to open up for a topic or something like that.
Or maybe if got chance, maybe talk more before you ask for the contact number. Like if you, let's say if both of you are waiting for something or someone else, then let's say that's 10 to 15 minutes, then try to talk more before asking for the contact number. I think that might work. Depending on how the conversation goes.
True. It's like the first two lines and you telling like, oh, can I have your phone number? Then that's weird. It's like after you guys is like talking about some common topic, like for example, so you like Taylor Swift as well, so, oh yeah, I like Taylor Swift. And then like before you guys end the conversation, it's like, oh, can I have a social media account? Like I can share you something. That one will be feel a lot better.
Okay.
Okay, not bad.
That's a great tip. That's a great tip.
I hope it's helpful. But then it's like getting someone's phone number, right? For me, my personal experience is like, there's a very easy way to get someone's phone number is through the WhatsApp group. It's like the classmate.
Okay, I understand.
And
yes,
like,
yes.
Oh yeah, this handsome guy is. Oh, this one. I was like, let's take his number.
but then after you recorded his number, did you contact him?
I didn't try that lah. But then it's like.
Oh, so Michelle actually did that.
No. I didn't do that. Okay, I didn't do that. But then it's like, but wait, I would more prefer like face-to-face talking lah. So let's say if I'm like that guy is like, oh, he's cute or he's something. It's like I want to try to get to know about him. Then I will like giving some like, how to say that, like if I saw him always sitting in the library, then I would try to go library more frequent like that, and then try to appear appear in front of him more, get more exposure.
Is there anyone sitting beside you?
No lah. But then it's like, there's a quite a good thing lah. It's like, if he is your classmate, then it's easier. That it's like, this place is like someone sitting here or something like that. That's a very good trait lah.
Okay. I guess this actually applies to I think guys can use this way to approach girls as well, right? Like it's considered an unweird way, right? Like, just trying to.
I mean,
but what about you can continue first?
Oh no, it's like I think about another thing is like ask for help. Is another thing that is very unweird lah. For me, it's like, for example, if the guy I just can't think about anything. It's like, for example, he needs a scissors at that moment, and he was like asking you like, oh, do you have a scissors or something like that? And then if the guy, he's having an intention like to get to know me, but then he is using this technique is like asking for help, then I would definitely not thinking like he's having some intention. I would definitely borrow for him, and then he can continue to contact me like, oh, can can I borrow for one day, then tomorrow I will be returning for you. So can I have your number? Tomorrow I return it to you lah. So that this is a very clever way lah.
Actually yes. Oh, this is a very advanced method.
It's a scripted way. Everything go according to this.
Yeah.
Because it's like there's Sorry. You go on.
And then texting tactic also. Don't finish your conversation that night. Leave it open. Tomorrow, the next day you have something else to continue.
Yeah, it's like, sorry, yesterday I slept, so because there's once that is someone is borrowing my scissors, and then it's like he forget to return it back to me on that day, so he was like, can I meet you tomorrow to return you the scissors or something? Yeah. So then only I would think like, this one is a quite a good way to start a conversation with someone. Yeah.
But that guy is not trying to get to know you. He genuinely forgot to.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, both of us is friends lah, so it's like nothing lah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. But yes, one final question actually. Let's say within classmates or even within university or maybe in workplace, let's say someone just tried to get to know you by giving you gift. Do you find that weird? Suddenly, like on your birthday, I think birthday is the less weird day. Like directly giving flowers on Valentine's Day, definitely.
There's definitely something lah, okay?
Yeah. I think on birthday it's like still a bit okay-ish, but yeah, what do both of you think?
I actually received a gift on Valentine's Day during secondary school. But then,
oh my god!
I don't really know that guy. I know because he's not my classmate. And then I've been hearing people saying that he liked me, but we don't know each other. And then one day, that I remember that day is Valentine's. So after recess, I come back to my seat and I realized there's a box in my drawer. Then I open it up. So it's a gift.
Oh wow!
But I keep it up, but I never use it until today.
Okay.
The fact is that she keep it.
I guess so. I guess he kind of he's a bit successful in that sense.
Yeah, true. But it's like I think it's quite depends because it's like for me, I personally doesn't really like to receive gifts because it's like for me, I would feel that it's stressful for receiving something like from you, and I would personally feel that I must return you something. Yeah, and I'm those type that will think that I should giving you some useful gifts, like useful things for you. Like instead of giving something just a random one, like the photo frame, the cup, the mugs. So it's like for me it's like receiving gifts, I would feel stressful, and that's the thing. But there's somehow some very special case which is like maybe if you is trying to you're trying to get know to the pretty girl is like sitting over there, and you can say like the ice cream, and you buy two lah, and then you was telling me, actually my friend he from Peking is like he missed out for the for coming over, so can you have this? So this one is like a very good way. Giving out a free ice cream.
But I might not dare to eat that though.
What if the girl just say that? Sorry, I'm on a diet.
Then can't help. Well, next time buy coffee lah.
Wow, Michelle does have a lot of ideas.
No.
A lot of
watching too much of drama lah. Not lah.
Wow.
Interesting.
But then I think for me, if me and that guy don't really know each other, we just know each other's name and all that's all. If I receive a gift, I might feel very weird also.
Yeah,
unless he is already my friend, then then he give me a birthday present, then I think okay lah, then I will return a birthday present to him also. Yeah. But if not, it's kind of weird. Like you already understand there's an intention there.
Okay.
It's like sending gift is definitely not the very very suggest way lah.
Yeah,
It's a bit too obvious, I guess.
Yeah.
Is it?
I thought of rejecting that gift, but then I don't know how to give it back to that guy. So in the end, it followed me home.
Oh, okay. Okay, understand. But yes, Vaughn, do you have any other questions that you would like to ask these two ladies?
Any other question?
Trying to understand how to get to know girls.
Nah.
I think I would say that so far I learned a lot from you. I learned a lot from both Michelle and
Oh my god. You can.
Did they actually blew your mind? Like, wow, I never knew that this might work.
I never heard of so many useful ideas.
Maybe you should try apply lah.
Yeah. But yes, anything that can be, I guess, like, other than texting methods, any other ways that can be applied during this pandemic era? Because like definitely physical meetup is definitely not a thing. Texting is one, but I guess we discussed about that. Is there any other interesting ways?
It's like texting, story replying.
I did have one weird idea though. Not one weird idea. Something that I actually did when I was getting to know Vereen. So we started by texting and all this. And then our first video call happened very randomly, but it was a very honest thing. But I guess people can just lie about it and then apply this method.
Oh wow, okay.
So
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Literally, on that day, on our first video call, I broke my own phone. It's very stupid. I was trying to fix it and then I broke my own phone,
God.
literally. So my phone is still working, but then the display doesn't work, so I can't use the phone at all because I cannot see everything on it. Like, it's on, but then the display is not working. So yes, then but I realized that, I can still use WhatsApp web because my phone is just working, just that I cannot type on my phone, but through WhatsApp web I can still like send message or everything. So yes, then I was talking to Vereen and about all this stuff, and then suddenly I just said that I literally just broke my phone. I was like, I would definitely video call right now if I actually found a way, because I literally cannot think of a way other than using WhatsApp to call. And then I actually figured out that I can use Messenger, and I just straight away called through Messenger, and that is how we started our first video call.
Oh wow, okay.
And then after that, we started having video calls and all this.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was like,
there's some kind of. I mean, it's like our first time hurting it. Oh,
yeah. I was quite surprised by myself. I'm literally very honest because like my phone is literally broken, and then I was like thinking, oh my god, this like literally one thing I'll do is to call her straight away. But then like I found out a way that can actually work. I can call her through Messenger on my laptop, and I was like, oh yeah, it worked out.
So are you sure you're not purposely like broke your phone?
Nope, definitely not. Nope.
Oh.
It was a coincidence.
Okay. But actually, I do agree that during pandemic it's like kind of difficult lah. It's like besides of texting, calling, and also video call, there's the thing that we can do lah during this time.
I think of an idea.
Yeah.
Whoa, come on, idea, okay.
Whoa, man.
Whoa.
My idea, okay. I just come up with the idea lah, like if you want to get those girls that you want to know, just start a podcast show and invite her as a guest.
Wow! Clever.
Actually,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Wow.
So that was one of the things that I learned like podcast or when you do interviews is a good way to maintain relationship with your existing friends and also meet new friends.
I do agree about the interview thing. Like a focus interview.
Yeah.
Conduct your own podcast show in
wow.
invite her as a guest.
Even
Tell
if
them
it's a
that
fake
it's
one.
just a conversation.
Damn. Well, of course, there's some effort involved, but I do agree that it is a very genius idea. Yeah.
Wow.
Like kind of say that we're doing this for work, but then actually behind the work intention, it's actually me trying to get to know you. Wow.
Or if you want to shoot a video, YouTube video with him.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
This is another thing.
Interviewing or what do you study?
Oh,
damn.
wow.
For example, like
Yeah.
Enqi is in psychology, right? Andrew can shoot a day in a life in a psychology student.
I wanted to make I want to understand more about the psychology student life. Like, do you mind if I just follow you through your day and then just record it?
Wow.
Yeah. If any part that you're not uncomfortable, we can just like cut it out. Let you see the video or whatever. Like, just like since that we know each other and then like we are both in the same uni. Like I was thinking that I could do this or something.
True.
That is actually cool.
Yes,
That is
yes.
actually cool.
Hey, that is a good idea. Should try.
But I believe that the podcasting works a lot better because some people are not comfortable in front of camera. But I think speaking without the camera that works out better.
Yeah.
Like Q&A style, something like that.
True.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very smart.
Oh.
Very smart, huh?
So what are you trying to?
For those who listen,
So-
start your own podcast.
So can we actually expect a podcast from you soon, or maybe like a YouTube channel from you?
Not so soon.
I will definitely subscribe on it.
Yeah. Wow. Interesting.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Should try.
Podcast show.
Yeah.
But yes, I think actually it's been an hour or something. I think like we should actually start wrapping up about this topic. So okay, let's try to finalize. So what do you think ultimately is a way to get to know girls unweirdly? Something like that.
I mean, some common topic between you guys.
Having because mainly I believe that we need to make sure that the environment is comfortable for each other.
Yeah.
Oh.
So one way is to make sure that when we are trying to get to know someone, there's like a common topic, and I believe we need to make our intention clear. Is that actually good? Making the intention clear, because like in some cases, like let's say yours borrowing the scissors.
Oh.
I guess we can't be clear about we can't show clearly that we are trying to get to know that person. Instead, we should start with like letting them know that we are actually just trying to borrow the scissors, and then accidentally we forgot to return it that day. That's why I got your number or something like that. So yeah, so the intention part.
I think the intention part is like you're not trying to say like, I want to get to know you, like, and you would be potentially become my girlfriend or boyfriend. Just like
Okay.
making new friend lah. Then this one would be
I think
Okay.
if you make your intention clear as what I want to become one of your friends, I'm just trying to make a new friend, then it's fine, I think.
yeah, trying to be friendly and nice.
Okay. That's okay. All right. Then mainly how to get to know girls the unweird way. Basically, we need to find a common topic, and then we need to make sure that what's that thing again? Shit,
Just trying to
my
meet,
mind went blank.
just trying to be friendly and make new
yes.
friends.
Yeah. Any others?
Mm.
Starting a topic, trying to
And
friends.
don't try to like speed up the knowing process. Like, I want to get your phone number. Like, just right after some few lines.
I think instead of like asking for phone number, I think asking for social media is the maximum limit, unless like you need the phone number for some reason, like for work reason or like in university something like that. So unless it makes sense, otherwise it's better to just probably get the social media, and then you will proceed from there to maybe get that person's phone number or something.
Sure. Agree. I agree that.
Okay.
It's like you need to introduce yourself enough first, gain her credibility first, and then only then and then
Yeah.
you
You
Yeah,
can
you
get
can
the
get
phone
the
number.
phone
The phone number is a reward.
Yeah. Some sites. Okay.
It's like a test. It's like a test.
True.
Okay. I guess basically that's it then. So 3 things. We need to try to get to know as a friend. Try to be like the intention should be trying to get a new friend, and then we need to try to find a common topic. And finally, we shouldn't get too far to get a phone number, but instead, I think social media should be the maximum limit, and some people might not even be comfortable giving up their social media. Basically, that's how to get to know girls the unweird ways. But in terms of like starting the conversation or anything, is there any things that guys should avoid doing?
Oh, I guess it's like the silence is the response. It's like when the girl doesn't reply on you, it's like you doesn't need to like text her like multiple times. Like, am I saying something wrong? Am I saying something weird? There's a very demerit part lah. Because it's like, okay, there would be 2 cases. It's like the girl maybe is like she's trying to avoid you, so she doesn't reply. Okay, but another thing would be happening is like she's seen you, but then actually she was trying to reply you, but she forgot, or maybe it's like she's doing something else and she's trying to get back to you after that. But it's like before she get back to you, and you just text her another like, oh, why don't you reply me? And I'm not sure about others, but for me, I will like, oh, I will try to avoid you then.
Wow. Okay. So it kind of made it worse.
True.
And then after the girl reply to your first message, then you kind of know if you want to continue the conversation. If you don't want, then you just let it be lah. Or else you might become those very, very weird people.
Then you're being in a weird list. Person that I try to avoid list, and you will be under there.
But would it be okay for the guy to like just ask like, oh, sorry, are you actually intentionally avoiding me or something? Is that okay for that guy to ask that if you try to clarify, or is it better to just understand the silence and then do nothing?
I guess it's like there will be some. I mean, it's more like a feeling. Like I believe that it's like from the ways that the girl is trying to reply you. Like for example, both of you is like kind of like chat for consecutive for days, and suddenly one day is like the girl is like she leave you seen she just seen your message and she doesn't reply on you, and you realize that she's still posting story. Then maybe you can ask about her like, it's like, oh, did you just did I say something wrong? Then that is okay lah, because it's like since that you guys have been having conversation for already few days or something.
Okay, but if like just one single conversation and then that happens, so probably not.
Probably not lah.
Okay.
It might make the girl feel very awkward.
Okay.
Might even
Understand.
worse.
Okay, sure. All right, great insights from both of you.
But I'm not sure about others girls, but I guess it's like most of the girls that would having kind of say.
Okay, in this case, we're kind of assuming that both of you will represent the population.
No. This one cannot.
So basically, like a sample study.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess basically this will be the end of this topic. But yes, so now we are on to the insight section of this week. Do you guys happen to have any insights for the week? Insights. Let me just start first. Okay. I actually think I have 2, but I can't seem to remember the second one. I'll just see if I like suddenly remember it after that. But yeah, so last week when I have I posted this up on I think last week when there's a post from Ink Thoughts, and then I just wrote it in my story and posted it up. So basically, I kind of had a conversation with 2 of my friends last week, and then we talked about this. So it's actually very important to be alone, and being alone doesn't mean that you're being lonely. Yeah, being alone allows you to actually reflect, understand that maybe your mistakes, your flaws, where you need to improve, or even like where you have actually improved, and appreciate yourself. So being alone is actually important, and you're don't think that by being alone you're actually being lonely, and don't think about this social stigma, and in fact you can be with a lot of people and then you actually can feel lonely.
Yeah.
So
True.
it's very important to know that it's okay to be alone, and then it's actually quite essential to be alone, because one kind of sad thing is that people will leave us eventually. It's a very sad thing. Like everyone around us, your closest one, your parents, your partner, your siblings, all that will eventually leave you. So it's kind of important to be alone. But of course, don't just like be alone and not find others. Like be alone is important just so that you're okay to be alone. But you don't be alone all the time.
Yeah, just not like purposely distancing yourself from the others.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, that's the one insight for me, and I actually can't remember the second one. So yes. Yep.
How about it?
Vaughn, Michelle, do you guys have any insights
Michelle, go first.
from this week?
Okay, I just thought about a thing. It's like I recently seeing like social media is having a new term. It's like low maintenance friendship. I'm not sure if you guys listen about this term. And
I heard this
I
before.
just
Don't really understand. I think I heard of it, but I don't really
it's
understand.
like low maintenance friendship is kind of like you guys doesn't contact each other like on a daily basis, but definitely you guys would like probably having a conversation like when both of you is free, and then you guys can have some deep conversation or whatever. So but then you doesn't like have to meet up for daily, and you doesn't have to texting each other and knowing each other what they're doing, like exactly what they did every day, something like that. So yeah. And I just realized that actually low maintenance friendship is kind of important. I would say that it's not say important, is that it's become very common, especially when we just like graduate from university and we going to work, because it's like we doesn't have much time for friendship. Actually, to be honest, it's like we have to spend our most of the time working, and then doing some daily activity like eating, cooking, or cleaning up, and maybe we have to spend time with our family. And for those that having a partner, then have to spend time with partner, and actually we doesn't have much time for a friend. So for me, I would say that the younger me would always thinking that actually friend, we should be staying maintain the friendship, we should be contacting each other like frequent, or maybe like weekly. We also have to meet up each other, and having some small meet up session together, and catching up each other how each other going. But after like especially after during a pandemic I just realized that actually friendship doesn't have to, if he or she is your real friend, then you definitely doesn't have to do much just to maintain to the friendship. You guys will like going in the right way.
Yes,
the right person
I
will
totally
stay.
agree with Michelle. Yeah, because basically the two friends which I'm talking with, we haven't been talking for like 20 days ish. And then I was like,
accurate. Okay.
Well, I was like, because we have a group chat ish, so I just saw like the last message like 20 days ago. So I just kind of messaged it, what wanna hang out or something, like just talk about it. And I think it actually helps, because now having all this infrequent talk, we have more things to talk about. Because there's more things to know about each other now. Like one thing is that we are busy, so we shouldn't put pressure on each other. Like, we should hang out frequently. And then another thing is that since we are not talking so frequently now, so there's more stories from everyone. Like during this session, we will instead of talking about instead of trying to make up conversation to fill the time, we are now actually talking about meaningful conversation, because we really don't know each other for quite some time.
I agree.
Actually, I like it. This low maintenance friendship thing. Cool.
Cool. How about one?
Yeah.
If you actually don't have insights, it's actually fine.
I think I think she go first. I need some time to phrase it. I don't know how to phrase it.
Okay.
For me, Actually, I don't have much to say, but I thought of one thing. Last week, is it last week? Yeah, I think last week, my friend, it was my friend's birthday, and then before we sent her our gift, she actually received another gift that she came and asked us, is it from us? But then apparently it's not, because we know our gift is not arriving that early. Our gift is arriving in the afternoon, and another part is at my house also. So it's definitely not us.
Okay.
Yeah. So after that she tell us don't waste your money and give me anything. Then I say you deserve everything anyone else give you, because we appreciate the friendship and all. That's why we are giving you something, and then giving you a gift or not is depending on us. Of course, we will buy something according to our I mean, if we can afford something, then we buy something. Of course, we won't go over
our financial plan.
Yeah. So don't be so worried about that. If you want to give you something, we'll just give it to you. Yeah, you just enjoy your day, and then if you get anything, then you just receive it happily lah. Because we are not looking for any return. Also, we just want you to have a memorable and happy birthday. Yeah.
Wow,
That's so sweet.
wow. Yeah.
That's something that I kind of think of as well. Like gifts, right? Gifts should not be judged by like we should not like put too much emphasis on the how much we pay for a gift or how much other people pay for a gift. A good analogy is just think about just think about kids okay, just think about kids. If you consider kids from the perspective of whether it's worth the money, I live for 22 years already. I don't consider from the financial side or money side, I think a kid is totally not worth it, honestly. This is something
totally
that
agree.
you just couldn't think whether it's worth or not. Like having a kid is totally not worth it from my experience. Yeah.
I do agree that actually a price is not equals to the value of the gift. It's totally about
Yeah.
So it's like even handwritten cards.
Yeah.
It's also having a very high value.
Yes, even letters and all this actually sometimes like wow, the letter actually
Cost
tells what pardon?
like cost 1,000.
Yeah. Like whatever you actually say, that's something that's true from your heart. That actually worth more than any single gift in the world. Something like that.
I just
like
thought of.
Oh, sorry, you go first.
Just I thought of something. I think a few days ago I saw on news talking about the China thing. So they have is it flood or something?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Then I saw those people online are criticizing those artists for donating money.
Okay.
Oh
But
yeah,
I
I
think-
saw that.
Yeah, I think it's very sad that they actually try to do something and then you still criticize them.
Yeah.
They are just doing their part, but you are criticizing them based on what how much the amount of money that they donate.
Yeah.
I believe like as long as they have the intention to help, that's good.
Yeah.
That's what we should just focus on.
True. It's like somehow, it's like I think donating is like really depends like deep from the heart. Like it's not like a responsibility to do so. It's like it very depends on the person. So you just like
Okay. So Vaughn, have you thought of your insights, or actually the insight you said just now is like the insight that you wanted to say?
Actually, yeah, I have one more insight.
Okay.
Which is I recently just realized that because sometimes when we think back to our past, right, we like to find excuses that justify, or for example, something bad happened in our past, right, and then we want to find an excuse or reason or whatever to justify why it happens. For example, we might say, let's say I have a car accident. I had a car accident back then, and then I used to think it in a really bad way. Like I say that I will think that, oh, maybe it's my mom who is not driving like responsibly. It's my mom who may be sleepy. So I always find reasons. I tend to find myself finding reasons to justify my past, justify something that happened in my past.
So to like kind of put a blame on someone else, is it?
Finding an excuse to justify why it happens. This is what I realized. And then I feel that this is really an unhealthy way. So what I learned is that you can only justify your past with good excuse, not bad excuse. Because if you justify your past with bad excuse, you are just making yourself difficult right now.
You're like there's a part of hatred in you, like, because it's something that definitely can't be changed, and then you still kind of hate that thing because it happened. So it's very unhealthy when you put it like in a good excuse. When you think of it, at least you won't feel hatred or like sad or something like that. Is it that way?
Just use good reason to justify your past. Use good reason to justify your past. That's what I think is very important. It helps you to be more confident as well.
I agree that because there's I actually forgot who I listened this from, but I guess many people would just say that basically happiness is actually a choice. It depends on how you define that thing, how you frame that thing, how you define that experience. You can either choose to make it positive or negative. Like even on let's say on bargaining things, like when you try to negotiate something in when you're buying it, some people may hate that experience, and then feel like, oh, that guy is like trying to scam my money, like for like increasing the price or something. Or you can actually just accept that, it's actually fine. I maybe you're like going to have fun at the touristy area, so it's normal for them to do that. But the main thing is like, you are on a trip, so why don't you just enjoy the trip, and instead of putting so much focus on that part of negotiation which in turn your whole amazing trip into a bad experience. So like I guess happiness is actually a choice.
For example, let's say you have past experience of no matter being scam money or losing money. I think I used to think that, why am I so stupid? Why am I so not careful, right? That's what I thought as well. But seeing from based on what I shared just now, I think here's how you should justify it. If you have a bad experience of being scam money or lost money, is that you paid that money to learn the lesson.
Yes.
That's good experience, right? To justify why you
a lot of people hate themselves when they make mistakes, but in fact they should be thankful of that mistake, because you can actually learn from that mistake. You learn a lot more from that mistake, or instead of like trying to learn it by people's story. Like when people tell you can hardly feel the importance, but when you actually truly experience it, you understand, I really shouldn't do this again.
Yeah, true. It's like, because it's like, I feel that for past, right, we usually will have another feeling. It's like we feel very guilty or regret not to do something, or we regret we did something. And so I learned that actually forgiving yourself and also forgiving someone is very important.
Yes. I particularly the forgiving someone one. Actually, I totally agree with that, because if you actually don't forgive that person, you are actually only affecting yourself. That person doesn't really know that you're not forgiving him or her. You are the one that's holding onto that feeling, and then you make yourself feel bad or something. So it's actually very important. By forgiving others, you're actually letting go of the emotional burden on yourself.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, which is actually a good thing.
Yeah, true. But I think that actually, I'm not sure about others, but then I feel that kind of a lot of people that is like, that forgiving others is easier than forgiving themselves. It's like, So I think it's like forgiving yourself or did something wrong, I think is a very important way, like to self-growth as well.
Yeah.
Trying to accept.
All right.
Yeah,
Accept what you have done.
Because it's like past is unchangeable.
Yeah.
Focus.
We learn from it and we grow from it. All right. I think that will be it for this episode then. Okay. So yes, actually one question for both of you. So let's say if anyone would like to reach out to you, both of you, where can they reach out? Would you
I doesn't use Instagram or not.
Unfortunately, Michelle doesn't use any social media, so probably you can't really find her. Is there like an address that someone can send a letter to you?
Get me
a PO box.
My uni account. Okay. So
but yeah, jokes aside, like is there would you guys like to just shout out like where probably others can contact you guys?
I think approach me in Instagram. So should I use like my Instagram ID or
you can just read it out.
Or just Michelle SY and with double underscore.
Okay. Yeah. For what?
We're not using Instagram.
Well, I know Vaughn has an account, but he's very inactive there. He's very inactive there.
No.
My Instagram ID.
Or do you actually prefer people to contact you via LinkedIn? I mean, that's fine as well.
I guess that's the thing.
Okay, Instagram. Okay, Instagram. BON_9128.
Oh, okay, that's cool. But yeah, others can head to the blog and then check out this episode's show notes, and then we'll actually put it there as well. But yes, thanks for both of you for coming to this episode, and I believe at least both of us has definitely enjoyed. Me and Vereen have enjoyed this whole conversation. It lasted 1 hour and 41 minutes. It's definitely our longest episode ever. And yes, thanks for both of you to spend your time here to have this chat with us. And then I hope everyone actually enjoyed this episode. And yes, let's and we'll actually see you guys in the next episode. So goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the podcast. If you enjoyed, do share with your friends and family and leave us a review on the Apple Podcast. If you are not using an Apple device, you can leave a review on the Apple Podcast website with a link in the show notes. If you have any feedback or thoughts which you hope that we'll discuss in the future, feel free to email them to us at hello@incthoughts.com, or alternatively, you can send us a private message on our Facebook, Instagram or Twitter with the username of incthoughtspod. Thanks again, and see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Shall I stop recording?
Alright. No. Let's not stop it here. So how do you guys find this episode?
I mean, it's like thanks for inviting. I mean, first of all, yeah.
I think it's good.
It's a really fun thing.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
Do you still feel nervous?
Oh no, it's just like a normal video call session.
Yes, but Michelle is very good at starting conversations.
What?
Definitely.
Yeah. You can literally start your own
Yeah.
podcast and start inviting people.
Then I should be inviting you guys.
You already have a. Unfortunately, you are not actually unfortunate. Fortunately, you already have a boyfriend, so you don't need to start a podcast to find a boyfriend using Vaughn's method.
Oh yeah, I guess it's like Voon definitely should start for a podcast.
Yeah. Invite a few girls. Like maybe he'll be starting a podcast about business, but then you'll find that wait, all the guests are all girls. Something interesting there.
That we know lah.
Yeah. I guess you shouldn't have exposed that.
But actually, it's like I would say that this experience is kind of fun one. It is like having a podcast it's just like a normal conversation because like for YouTube video, right, it will feel a bit stressful. It's like because of the facial expressions and because of some body language, and we have to very aware with that.
And then how you wear, how you present yourself for that. But on podcast, you're like not on camera. It's fine and all that. It's fine. Oh yes, before I actually forget, we need to take a a photo.
Oh.
Yes, we need to take a photo. Like basically just through this Google
And with this face.
Google Hangout.
Oh my god.
I actually forgot about this with our last guest. So yeah, I almost forgot about this time around. So okay. Wait. Okay. Yes. Is everyone ready?
Okay.
Alright. Just try to take a screenshot. So 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let me just check. Oh, I think it's actually quite cool.
Okay.
Let me just see. All right. Oh, okay. We actually need to get another one just because Vaughn has his eyes closed. Okay.
Problem,
No. It's normal. It's normal.
This one is very normal.
It's normal.
I can't agree that.
It happens all the time. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let me just double check. I think this one should be fine. Vaughn.
Who is closing?
Vaughn has his eyes half closed again. It's fine.
Oh my god.
I saved all of that. I saved all of those. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
I think this one is okay. Should be.
Actually, what is it? Is it your eyes or maybe internet?
Huh?
Andrew, you're so bad.
Sorry, is it my problem? Okay. One last time. Let me just this time I'll look at Vaughn first before I actually take a photo. Okay. So 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
All right. Okay. This is a perfect one.
Okay.
This is a perfect one. Okay. Very good.
Everyone with
Yes,
eyes
very
open,
good. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Anything else that you guys would like to say about a podcast?
Overall, I would say it's a very great experience. It's a
Fun.
good thing. It's fun.
Yeah.
I look forward for the new episode coming.
Yeah. This one is coming up in 28th of August. Actually, not September. Yes.
I think it's a great experience. I think it's a great experience. Andrew is a great moderator. Yeah, I think Michelle.
I agree.
Still trying to learn. Sometimes I do get stuck as well, especially when during the intro of the podcast. Sometimes I get stuck for some reason. I just like don't know what to say. Like, oh, how do I start off this episode? But after that, it's usually fine. Or sometimes at the end, it happens multiple times already, and it's all recorded. So I kind of get confused between podcast and YouTube. So I'll say like, thanks for watching this video.
Yeah.
Like that. and then Marie would notice it. I was like, oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, like thanks for listening to this episode.
But I would say that, oh, Voon, you are impressing me. It's like, I was like, oh, wow, Voon. It's like a new Voon for me lah.
New Vaughn for you.
Yeah.
It's happy to know that Vaughn has this son.
Yeah. Some hidden side
It's great to be on a podcast with like Michelle, Enqi, and Andrew. I learned a lot as well. I learned a lot from you guys.
Okay lah. Alright, I think then we'll stop recording here.
Okay.